Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Sarah Salsa Bilasma, student ID number 221073-2002, and I would like to present my own understanding regarding to the material of discourse and corpus in the course of Introduction to Discourse Analysis. So let's the explanation begin, I think. Well, in this material, we would like to there are four learning focus uh, to be focusing in this material, of course. So there are what is corpus, or the definition of corpus. Then we have to define the type of corpus, and then we have English language corpora, and then the last one is corpus space and discourse studies. So, well, I would like to explain about what is corpus first, the definition of corpus itself. So it's basically it's understand. So basically, corpus is an understanding of characteristic in both spoken and written discourse. So, for example, no. I mean, it is when you're trying to understand it this how to understand corpus is basically the collection of spoken and written and unwritten of authentic texts that are a representative of a particular uh, space of language use by virtue its size and composition. So it's basically how the collections of spoken and written language itself in the area that they use in the area of the language use based on size on and composition. So basically, if we trying to find the example, for the example, the spoken language is basically the speech. For example, the speech of a president in their campaign, or the speech of a people in their graduation day, or written authentic text. It is more how this one authors express himself in their novel. So that authors have their kind of style. So it's basically because we already explained it in the last material. So the corpus itself has to be stored and analyzed electronically. So basically, because we're talking about how discourse is a collection, so it's supposed to be easy to be accessed, because it's electronically, the book says it's electronically, so it have to be computer readable, and we have an easy access to find out some sort of language pattern. So I think that's all. How do I understand corpus? So it's basically just a collection, but yeah, something like that. And I would like to explain what is the types of corpus. So corpus has been divided into two types. First one is general corpora, and the second one is specialized corpora. So the first one is general corpora. So it also can be called reference corpus. This corpora has a purpose to represent language in its words, in its more broad sense, to serve widely available resources. It means like to examine words that are collocated in general English, such as girl and lady, boy and gentleman, or something like that. So the example that the book has been used is the use of collocation, if I'm not mistaken. It's something like that. So yeah, it's how we define general corpora. And second one, we have specialized corpora. It is a particular type of text. It is a particular type of text in uh, and situation. So it's a particular uh, discourse in particular text of situation. For example, it's like a newspaper, a geography text, article, essays that written by lecturers or students, um, and etc. It is how do it used when there are questions related to the spoken and particular kind of text. So, for example, uh, how do I give an example of this? I mean, uh, I would like to give an example of the specialized corpora. So there are, if I'm not mistaken, there are four example of the existence of a special corpora. There are first one is the Michigan Corpus of Academic Spoken English, or can be acronym of MICASE. If I'm not mistaken, that's how you spell, that's how you pronounce it. And the second one, the British Academic Spoken English Corpus. And the third one, we have the British Academic Written English Corpus. And the last one, if I'm not mistaken, something about the uh, TOEFL, something like blah blah blah. And those institution is it's can be called specialized corpora. The example of the existence of the corpora. And I would like to continue to the submaterials of corpus space in discourse studies. So the purpose of corpus space in discourse study is to combine methods from corpus linguistics and discourse analysis. It is because it is to investigate the new language, the function. I mean, the purpose itself is to investigate how language function in reality conversation or communication. So we investigate uh, the use of language in reality conversation, to analyze the language pattern that we use in conversation and communication. And that is how the purpose of corpus space in discourse study, because it also focuses on first the patterns of meaning, then the structure itself, and then the use of context. So based on the analysis that we've been used in conversation and communication itself, we have to find first patterns and meaning and structures, then use of context. So it's basically this corpus ha this so it's basically the previous materials about conversation analysis or something's analysis. It is basically a branch, I think. It's a branch of discourse and corpus in the corpus space of discourse studies. That is how I understand this case, because the key concept of this corpus in discourse studies, basically, first of all, the data that driven by the analysis itself. Then, and there that are key concept, the data itself. Then there are qualitative and quantitative method. While qualitative, it is more like the elaboration. How do we care more into the quality, while the quantitative, it is more focusing on the calculations. So, and the next one, the third key concept is discourse features. In this discourse features, we are discussing about cohesion, coherence, register, modality, intertextuality, and etc. And last but not least, the key concept of the corpus based in discourse studies are intertextuality. I'm so sorry. It's contextualization. So it's it's how do it's how language use various very it's how language has been used in variety that depend on whether it's spoken or written, uh, based on social and cultural context behind it. So because it's called contextualization, so when we are trying to analyze a text, so or a spoken language, we have to find the context itself first. So that is the key concept of corpus space in discourse studies. And I think that's all for my presentation regarding to the material of discourse and corpus. In introduction of discourse analysis, I hope you understand. So I think that's all from me. I'm sorry for the mistake. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.